Welcome to the Archive, Guardian. I am Mimir, an archival mind, tasked with procuring and curating the largest collection of records and data on all things within our universe. I have been given a secondary directive, to share my knowledge as necessary with others. Some parts of these records will be narrated by myself, or other synthetically created voices. Any audio records that we have been able to recover will be included within the documentation. Now that we have our introductions out of the way, I welcome you to today's installment. Document ID 70523. Data recovered alongside the Weir-Walker armor found on Titan.
Day 0. Black skies quell storms as if they were fleeing omens. Titan's pyramid dragged hurricanes across the sky like chained gods. Deputy Commander Sloan had seen faint lightning flash from deep beneath the arcology dome, timed prior strikes and their thunder to judge the storm's movement. But as she walked outside to a flash, this time there was no thunder. It had taken Sloane most of the morning after the Guardian had left to reach the surface. Waves were overtaking the rig platform, sloshing methane across the battle-marred power suit woven into Sloane's body.
Hell.
She straightened her spine within the suit and stared at the pyramid through her HUD, watching it displace existence around it as it clawed a distorted path through the sky. CO chain zoomed toward her through a blur of flickering neon.
Moving away from us.
Shouldn't be moving at all.
Sloane turned to her ghost.
Let's get that perimeter set. The hive will come again tonight.
Before she could move, the pyramid began shedding scales from its hull. They hovered for a moment over where they'd detached and peeled away, revealing opalescent flesh. Suddenly, the pyramid emitted a wave that struck Titan, and a half-remembered tone resonated through Sloane's mind. With it, a lifetime. Every experienced moment in a slurry of vivid flashes, condensed into simultaneous chaotic anarchy, grasping at grief, joy, anger, love. Seen from where she stood, past experiences gained new perspectives. Memories best left dusted with rosy haze shrank under harsh light. Warmth, too fleeting, cold, still, ever frigid in its isolation. And something else, sifting through it all, drawing it to order, as if rearranging fractured collagic panes into a new image. She struggled to breathe, and her suit flexed against the weight of her years, splayed out across time in violating fashion. Then, just as suddenly, they were gone, faded into dreams. The sky turned black and orange like a fire screen, and thunder resonated. Sloane's body pitched forward over the platform, sinking through air, then sea. Heavy metal was swallowed whole. Consciousness faded into the black. Her experience tumbled through sharded eras of reality like an astral projection, even as she felt her feet still firmly planted in the present. A cascade of timeless scenes whirled by, like panes of life captured in glass, in an indefinite stream of consciousness. Scenes of Titan, of a vibrant seascape installation, too familiar not to be memories, not hers, but no less real. Their point of focus left Titan, dragged backwards across the lonely expanse of space to a world she'd never seen. Its seas full of vivacious promise. Its moons conceal a watcher in the sky. Its waves breed insidious appetite in the deep. There is a temptation there she craves but does not understand, unnatural and cursed. She fell again, guided, through a song, a memory, an image of a dream bent into perception like a focusing lens. Unreality coated in familiar skin, an attempt at understanding. The tower, friends and comrades, shine and grime all. A heralded return, a shadow drawn overhead. A battle delayed, returning. The tower, a time yet lived. Black shadows that would fill an empty void in the sky, extending impaling blades down into the streets. Pinning life in paralytic mockeries of contentment, a display that strangles agency. A serpent winds a path beneath the shadow and offers to guide. She remembered this happening, and that it had not yet happened.
Administrator notes.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is the Administrator, and I'll be providing analysis and additional information to Mimir's stored archives. Please know that I'll perform this analysis to the best of my current ability. These notes may contain information that is less accurate in the future. Now that these formalities are out of the way, we will be looking at the events described through logs discovered via the NPA Weir-Walker armor found on Titan. These documents give us information on Deputy Commander Sloan's time on Titan while it was taken by the Witness. This set of logs appear to start roughly at the time when the entity known as the Witness took Titan. It is unknown where exactly the Witness took Titan to, but we know from prior events that the Witness was searching it and several other celestial bodies within the solar system for information where the veil was hidden. At the beginning of these logs, Sloane notes that while there were several severe lightning storms in the area, there was a flash that was accompanied by no thunder. I think this can be safely assumed to be caused by the pyramid appearing to take Titan. Sloane then notes that they should prepare for the night as the Hive have already attacked before, and she expects another force to engage later. Sloane describes that the pyramid began shedding scales from its hull, which had been observed before. However, it is also noted that Sloane can see opalescent flesh beneath. This is strange due to the fact that this is the first report that we have seen of this flesh beneath the pyramid's sleek black hull. While there have never been reports of this naturally occurring in, on, or around a pyramid ship, I believe we have seen this before. During the Witness's attack, the Traveler hit 2 of the attacking ships with a terraforming beam. At the time of the raid that ended in the death of Nezarec, it seemed that these growths, including the Tree of Silver Wings, were somehow planted by the Traveler. Given this new information, it seems that the growths may have actually been overgrown parts of the pyramid ships themselves. This begs the question about whether the pyramid ships contain flora such as the opalescent flesh, or if part of the ship is internally constructed of this newly discovered material. The pyramid then emits a wave that strikes Titan. Sloane seems to experience many memories within her life, and it is described that she feels something sifting through them. This could be the Witness attempting to parse information from her and anything on Titan. This wave also sends Sloane falling into the methane ocean. While falling, Sloane describes tumbling through scenes too familiar not to be memories. She notes that they weren't hers, but they were no less real. It seems that Sloane was somehow experiencing memories from other entities. Next, Sloane describes her point of view leaving Titan and focusing on a planet that she had never seen. From the descriptions that were given, it seems that this is most likely Fundament around the time that the Traveler was moving to claim the Krill as the next species that it would enlighten. This could be possible if she was experiencing memories from the Leviathan within the methane ocean that was unknown to her at the time. She describes a memory that is very hard to break down. She says that she sees unreality coated in familiar skin, an attempt at understanding. This is so vague that on its own it means almost nothing. But given the next information, I think we can glean some insight into this vision. While the description is vague, I do think that the unreality coated in familiar skin is a description of Savathun within Osiris's body. This is reinforced by the description that there is an attempt at understanding. During this time, Savathun was attempting to understand the Vanguard. The next statement brings us to the tower among friends and comrades. Next, she describes a shadow drawn overhead. This could describe the endless night that the city experienced, a display that strangles agency. This is another example of the endless night, further enforcing its power over the city, stopping the Vanguard from fighting back. This could also be a description of the Black Fleet waiting to return. A serpent winds a path beneath the shadow and offers to guide. Again, this fits with Savathun walking among humanity, trying to guide us down the path that she was attempting to engineer. While this is an extremely vague and unforgiving riddle, it should be noted that my interpretation of this is just a single point of view. This could easily describe events yet to come. We will have to wait and see.
End of Administrator Log. Thank you for viewing this archive, Guardian. Please check back regularly as more documents will be released in due time. If you have anything to note, please leave your own log in the comments below. All input is appreciated.